When doing my research into trailers, I noticed at the beginning of each trailer, it showed the company logo of the production company that made the trailer. An example of this is on the Insidious 3 trailer, where it starts with the Focus Features logo, and on the Woman in Black trailer, where it has the CBS film logo. However, in Paranormal Activity 4, it doesn't have this, as I feel Paranormal Activity 4 was designed to look like it was homemade, and so by not including this at the beginning of the film, it adds to this feel. However, for my trailer, I decided that I did want a company logo at the start, as I felt it made it look more professional and wanted to go with convention of a horror trailer. Close-up shots are used so that you can better understand what the character is feeling, as you can see the emotion on their face, as well as connect better with the character. In all three trailers that I looked at, close-up shots were used in order to cause this effect. In this example, in the Insidious 3 trailer, you can see that the character is scared, and it makes you worry for her and want to know what she's frightened of. This close-up from the Woman in Black allows you to see that the Daniel Radcliffe character looks overwhelmed, and you want to know what his struggle is. This close-up shot from Paranormal Activity 4 shows the panic that the main character is going through. I used this close-up shot for my trailer as I felt it was a good expression of what the character was feeling, as well as you can see the demon in the background over her shoulder, which gives you a better understanding of what is going on. I chose to use a close-up shot as I wanted to follow convention, as I felt it was important for my audience to connect well with the main character. I noticed that in all the trailers I looked at, establishing shots were used in order to give the audience a better understanding of the setting. By doing this, it means that they can get more invested in this film as they feel more part of it. An example of this would be this shot of the dark manor house used in The Woman in Black. It looks like it's been abandoned and no one's been there for a long time, which gives you a clue as to what the film could be about. At the start of the Insidious 3 trailer, it looks like just a normal family, so they've used an establishing shot of a regular house in order to go with this theme, but later on in the trailer you understand that it's not normal. CCTV style footage has been used in order to help the audience better understand the environment that Paranormal Activity 4 is set in, as it's meant to be homemade. For my trailer, I did a shot of the outside of the house that the film was set, so that the audience could get a better understanding of where the house was. I chose to do this as I felt by following convention it allowed my audience to get a better understanding of where the film was set, which would allow them to connect better with the characters and the story. Stereotypically in films, the antagonist character is male. However, I noticed that in the horror films I looked at, this was not the case. In the Insidious 3 trailer, the demon character didn't seem to have a gender. And in Paranormal Activity 4, the demon character was a child, which was possessed by a higher demon that you never saw. This is unusual, as children are often seen as innocent, whereas this child is played out to be evil and corrupted. In The Woman in Black, a woman is the demon character, which once again goes against conventions, as they are also often seen as vulnerable. In my trailer, I decided to go with this convention-breaking theme that I'd seen in other trailers and use a female as my demon character, which I think worked effectively. The hegemonic view of women is that they are vulnerable, which is why they are often used as the victim in horror films. I noticed that in both Insidious 3 and Paranormal Activity 4, they used a female as the main character. They also chose to make her of a teenage age, as this made them even more vulnerable. However, in The Woman in Black, they used a male as the victim, which goes against conventions. For my trailer, I chose to use a young girl as the victim, as I felt that it's important that the character looked vulnerable so that the audience felt sorry for her and worried for her.